So here we are, it's May 2nd, 1862. And I want to take a second to thank the people who even bother to click on these videos. I am not the most professional YouTuber. And I generally speak to the people who have been clicking on my videos for however long I've had this. I have an old. This is an old channel, and I appreciate the new subscribers. Actually, thank you very much. I never ask for people to hit like or subscribe or none of that because I figure you'll either do it or you won't. So I'm not gonna. If you like what I do, then thank you. If you don't, thanks for stopping by. General Lee is pretty much done half of what he set out to do. We have to get rid of this guy. Then we gotta go over and get our West Virginia back, because as far as I'm concerned, West Virginia is still Virginia. It's not West Virginia. And my soldiers are not fighting to conquer the North. They're fighting to protect Virginia and whatever southern state they're from. $19,000. Second Corps, where are you? And we'll start the clock. At the beginning, I said, as the South, I would fight the war the way I would if I was... Now, the instant I cross into Northern Territory, I become an invader. And I raise all the morale and all the ire of all the northern states. But as long as I stay and only protect southern states, my soldiers will not be upset with me. If I was a southern soldier, I might get kind of angry if you took me into Maryland or Pennsylvania. Now, and here's a point we can make in the comments if you want. Why did Lee go into Maryland and Pennsylvania? I don't think it was like to fight the battle to make the North surrender. I think it was because Northern Virginia had been pretty much pillaged, and he had to find stuff to feed his soldiers. Why did he stay at Gettysburg? Because he had hundreds, if not thousands, of wagons loaded with all this loot they got from Pennsylvania that had to get back to Virginia, and if he retreated, they wouldn't make it because the cavalry, the Union cavalry, would capture him. So he had to stay. Now, I don't know if he had to attack or not. Now, if you read General Lee's letters about the Gettysburg campaign, he states flat outly he was not looking for a battle. But you know, the movie Gettysburg, General Lee went north looking for a final decisive battle to get foreign intervention, blah, blah, blah. There is no way the South will ever get foreign intervention. Because without the northern food, Europe was... Look at the weather. Now, I know we're all on the climate change and all that, but weather... During the late Napoleonic Wars, the weather in Europe was terrible. In America, what year was it that was the year without a summer? I mean, it was snowing in July. They think it was a volcano in the Pacific that erupted and threw all that crap into the air so that the sun didn't get through and it got cold. But throughout history, we've had periods where the weather was not very good. But anyway, as the South, and also to be kind to the AI, because the AI is not that brilliant. I have to let Second Corps rest. It's shot up. I mean, it's not shot up, but it's not green. Now the question is, what can Third Corps do? Does Third Corps have to stay in Fredericksburg? It's not green either, so it's got to not move for a second. Did it get some of the replacements we sent? That's Longstreet's corps. There are nobody's there. Western Reserve. We got the horse artillery for the eventual Cav Corps we're going to build there. But other than that, I'm pretty happy to sit where I'm at until these corps get rested. I'm leaning towards supply reform, plantain mechanization. Hopefully that will mean I need fewer people on the plantations and more people to join the army. But I think we're getting pretty close to the maximum size of the army I'll have. I hope I could get to 300,000 if I drafted a bunch of draftees. And I'll probably wait until after the time I should have done it, but I'm not going to do it. Third Corps is going to cross that river as soon as it's green. Now, how am I going to get Grafton and... We got Charles. All we got to do is go to Grafton. And there's nobody there, so all I got to do is send somebody, but who am I going to send? Alright, 3rd Corps, you're ready. Go across the river. See if that pushes some of them back. I'm going to lead at least 2 corps to stay in Manassas. There's a big herd of Yankees up here. I don't want to fight any more battles where I'm attacking. I don't have the numbers. Somebody has to finish this fort. Not fort, supply depot. So there's nobody in Richmond anymore except for a couple of forts. When you're outnumbered, you gotta take risks. I'll feel pretty stupid if I lose the war because of it, but, well, you know, you gotta take a risk. 107,000 versus 58,000. Wow, this could be a big one. If we can hold out and win this one, that will free up a corps to go over and take back West Virginia. If we lose, that's the backup. Oh well. Well, we ain't afraid of no ghost. That's the reason we train the army, give it the leaders we have, and the weapons. It's to fight battles against odds. I mean, as the South, you have to fight battles against odds. As the North, I did the exact opposite. I made massive armies where I never had to worry about the odds. Massive armies that were trained and equipped. I didn't give the poor Confederates a chance. As the Confederacy, it's the shoes on the other foot. Now those numbers look scary. And we'll find out if they're really scary or not. But it all depends on the situation. This is Grand Tactician. Can our tactics defeat the 40,000 guys advantage that the Union has? That's up to me. Yeah. Oh no! It's not a defensive battle. It's a meeting. Where the? Okay, there's the Yankees. It's a meeting engagement. And I bet you they can get there before I can. Well, Bullwinkle, let's ponder this for a second. At the moment, I have a numerical advantage. They don't count. It's always 18 hours because they're on scouting. So it's only 2 corps out of the Army of Northern Virginia that can get there. And they're both already on the map. So there are 60,000 more Yankees coming. The question is, if he takes those objectives, will he stop and sit there? Or will he come down and try to fight me? I'll try to get as far north as I can. Alright, now I figured out. Where's the road here? There it is. So I'm not really interested in getting to the objective. It'll tell me that I have to attack. But I'm pretty sure once he has his 100,000 guys on the map, he will attack me. In any case, I have to fight the battle because I can't retreat. It'll give him the initiative. Come on, move the whole damn corps. I don't want to go through this whole having to give every brigade an order or every division an order. I think they can get to the objective before I do. I want to get to the fords on the river before they do. I'm not getting any reinforcements. They are. It's 10 o'clock. Okay. We'll have to see what things look like in the morning. Because I'm just going to go into line and defend these river crossings. 18,000 more. We still outnumber them. We know that's not all of them. I'm not sure. Well, no, I think there might be some fighting today. Lee, let's go in the line. Where are you at, Lee? You're still a ways back, so it's up to Beauregard to guard the rivers. Well, maybe it is Longstreet that I want. No, I think it's Beauregard. Well, I hope he just sets up a defense on that point. Sedgwick arrives. What's that do to the numbers? Now we're outnumbered. Okay. Where's Sedgwick coming in? Okay, back there, back there. I'm going to put the first corps over here and the second corps over here. And we'll look about how we're going to we might have to attack. So when you're outnumbered, the trick is to get more of your people against fewer of their people at a specific point. If he doesn't attack me today, we'll be okay. Even outnumbered, we'll be okay. If he doesn't attack today. Looks like he's just setting up a big herd on the objective. Which means we'll need a force in front to keep them facing that way, and then a force to come in on the flank and roll them up. Somebody's going to have to swing over to Popular Ford in order for us to have see if we get across the river here, we'll be able to set up tomorrow to come in this way. And then we'll have just get across the river. I don't want you to get in a fight. I just want you to get across the river so that we can set up units this way to have them facing us. I think you get the drift. We can't attack them head on. They outnumber us. We got to hit them from the flank. But we can't let them turn because then we're still hitting them head on. So I need somebody over here. And all these guys who are sitting in the rear, if they stay at the rear, that's fine with me. That's the poor brigade where I got their commander fired for doing a great job. Just get across the river. We don't want to have to cross the river under fire. So this whole corps will swing up here, and the other corps will be in front. I don't see any really good artillery positions either, which is sad. All the artillery is over here. Don't go up there and get in a fight. Just give us some room on the other side of the river. Okay, Longstreet, you're the anvil, and Beauregard is the hammer. I want you guys here to push across the river too. Just get across with enough room for us to deploy tomorrow. Now you know he's going to change, but the objective is going to stay where it's at. Magruder. I don't want Longstreet to become heavily engaged until Beauregard is heavily engaged. I just want Longstreet to advance far enough. Oh, they're bringing more of them up. Well, that's okay. The more of them that are up there, the more of them we can get. Yeah, put everybody in there. We want all the Yankees in that one spot. Alright, now we gotta get tricky. Emory arrives, Ord arrives. Oh, our cavalry arrived. I don't know whether that will be important or not. Army supply is mediocre. What do we got? 116,000 Yankees versus 71,000 Confederates. Holy smokes. Ah. You know, they could probably deploy anywhere. We're going to have you scattered all over the place, Longstreet. I'm not going to put anybody in reserve because I really don't want you doing anything other than keeping these guys looking this way. And if I can find a good spot for the artillery, that will be excellent. Where will it let me put the cavalry? All right. Beauregard. No. It appears Longstreet's going to be heavily engaged from the start. I don't know what this mass is. Wherever I put Beauregard's corps, it has to come in mass so that it overpowers anything in the way. So I think I'm going to move I'm going to move Course out of the way and actually put him in reserve for Longstreet. And then put the entire Second Corps in to hit these guys in the flank. Of course, they will redeploy as soon as I do that, but oh. They're going to have to go fast, and they're going to have to go hard. To get behind these guys. I still don't know what that is. Alright, so you keep these guys occupied Longstreet while these guys just go right to the objective and then get behind and blah blah, and the Cav advance and keeps these guys occupied. Bobby, you get up here when you can. Slow. Well, we gotta drive the guys in front of us away first. Cavalry. Hell. They didn't bother to oppose you. Cav. We're counting on you now to start playing decisive roles in battles. They're still on their flank, but they can turn. But they can't turn if these guys are there. You can hold them, Longstreet. Right now, Beauregard. Forward march. Off your ponies. Anderson, get off your ponies. Didn't work very good. Their cavalry, it's 3 times as big as mine. Florida Brigade, I think. We gotta kill them at like 4 times the rate we lose. How are we doing on that? No, we're only doing 2 times as many. That's not good enough. through here. Oh, my cavalry's getting its ass whooped. It's not your fault. The brigades are too small, and there's not enough of them. And commander's not anywhere near him. Well, you are keeping some of the bad guys' focus away from... Alright, now look at here. Okay, that's nothing. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. You need to shoot more of them faster. See, he's larger than me, so he can get percentages on me faster than I can get percentages on him. Beauregard has to push him. Uh, that's the right where Longstreet has to keep them occupied while we try to win the battle on the left. Didn't I put a division in reserve over here, or was it already committed? See, he went to 14%, twice as many casualties, so the Army's doing that job okay. I gained 1%, and they gained 2. The reason I was gone for so long was I had to make a head call, and then I had to make 2 Manhattans. So far I've had 4 Manhattans a day, and they've pretty much put me in a sleep. So these are the first Manhattans of the day. And I can tell you right away, I didn't buy enough rye whiskey. There's still lots of time in the day left. Can you break through, please? You gotta admit, this has been a good fight. My poor Cav got his butt whooped. But I'll fix that. I'll fix that. I'll make the brigades full strength. And we'll give them, like Sharps rifles or something. Because you really can't win decisive victories if you never get behind the enemy. I mean, pushing them back is okay. %. They're getting close to breaking. Push them. Bullets. The reason I can't push is I'm out of ammo. Okay, well, I can't complain about the way the army performed. bullets. I don't have anybody that has any ammo. $28 bullets. You're the ammo rich guy. Get up there and shoot. This can't go to the next day. There's too much time left. One of us is going to break before the sun goes down. Always on a tightrope. Yeah. You got 13 rounds left. Get there and shoot them. Though the Army of Northern Virginia is getting some frickin' experience. If I can only find people to fill up the brigade. I'm out of ammo, he has to be out of ammo, right? You never actually run out of ammo. What happens is you get so low that you start getting ammo from the guys who are on the ground. So your rate of fire slows down. Yankees, you should probably scat right now. Don't you know when you're licked? Uh-oh, who got... No! 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 No, not old Pete. This battle's a defeat. Even if we win, we lost old Pete. Why wasn't I keeping track of him? Oh, he must have been killed by artillery. He was far enough back. Who am I going to use to replace Longstreet? I'm thinking Hood. Oh, that puts a tragic. I had high hopes for Longstreet. He was next in line for the army if anything happened to Lee. $29,000 Yankees. Oh man. Depressing. He's now the highest ranking Confederate to have been killed in combat, which historically was Albert Sidney Johnston at Shiloh. And I think Leonidas Polk was he a corps commander or an army commander? He got blown in half by a cannonball. See, I never did trust Colonel Gracie. Is this the largest battle so far, or the second largest battle? $5,708 enemy soldiers have been captured, 17,000 rifles and 37 guns. The morale is unstable. You bastards killed old Pete. I'm not going to do that. intervening in Mexico would be the same as invading the North. Daniel Harvey, I kind of like you. Oh, goodbye, Pete. Alright, who else did we lose? Gracie, Daniel, and Pryor. Gracie, Daniel, and Pryor. They're all from the same corps, of course. Gracie, Daniel, and Pryor. I don't see the... Did I miss some? Gracie, Daniel, and Pryor. Well, they're not in Beauregard's corps. And the only other corps that was in the battle was Longstreet. I must have already got him. But none of these guys were in the fight. Alright. Where are we gonna put our guys? I'm gonna save it. We're not gonna go up there. We're gonna go over here. I gotta figure out how to protect this side.